Hello, welcome to the Team One Take, episode 29. We have Beebimbapp here. And I love your name, to be honest, right? Because of the fact that when I saw it, I'm Korean myself. So I
Yeah,
saw the dish and I
I
was
was
just
a-
like, okay, this is the way to go. But
I was about to say.
first off, do a quick intro, but I do want to know the origins of your name itself.
Actually, it's the Korean food itself. I love bibimbap. I mean,
Mhm.
I think that's my go-to food when I was in college, which is well, I
Oh,
think they're going to do calculation, but that was way back 2013.
you
Okay,
didn't
So
okay.
have to say the
yeah,
date,
Yeah.
but it's
You didn't have to
okay.
say. We can edit it
yeah.
out. Don't worry. Don't worry. We will
Okay, okay.
protect your age. All right. Not an issue.
Okay.
That is not something that I would have ever asked
Okay.
for the record. But it's good to know you like bibimbap. Okay. First off, there's multiple kinds of bibimbap, like
Mm,
vegetarian. Is it
yeah.
with beef, chicken? Like, what is your choice, I would say, of bibimbap?
Beef all
Beef?
the way. Yeah,
Mm.
All right.
beef.
All right. Okay, good to know. All right, and now we also know that you've been part of the PKL for quite a number of seasons. You've been doing a
Mhm.
lot of casting, but now kind of walk me through this journey because not everyone becomes a caster. Like, how did you start? How did you get into this? Like, what
Mhm.
was the whole like journey of being Bob here?
I think all of the first wave of casters for PKL has been a caster for 5 to 6 years
Yeah,
onwards. Oh, well, apart from Dash,
yeah.
is it?
Apart
Is
from
it?
me, yeah.
Yeah,
Apart from me,
apart from Dutch, but I started casting way back 2019, casting MLBB for the
Nice.
community. For the
Yeah,
community, like
yeah.
yeah.
I started streaming, and then people were like, "Can I join?" Playing with the
Mhm.
viewers, and all of a sudden, because they all want to play, so that's 10 of them. I was
Mm.
left with no choice. I was like, "Okay, guys, I'll do the spectator." And while I'm spectating it, I was like, "Okay, how about I cast it while I'm eating? Like, okay, here comes player number one is going to
Mm.
crash in and blah blah blah."
Mm,
And all of a sudden, one of my viewers says, maybe you can cast like in a
Mhm. Mhm.
professional level because it shows that you love what you're doing.
okay.
Like
Okay.
you can hype it up, you're natural.
Mhm.
So moving forward, 2019, still the same year, but October or somewhere last quarter of the year,
Right.
I had my first on-site casting, which is in a
Mhm.
mall. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Of
So
that.
wait, hang
so
on.
that
I want to
started.
bridge a gap here real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, Dash.
Okay.
But you went from like literally just being on stream to
Yeah.
all of a sudden
Yeah.
being on site. But like,
Where was the
there's something
space?
we're missing.
There was
Okay,
a
let's be
space.
honest.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
No,
Um,
like how did you make that jump? Like who hired you? Like they saw you on stream and they're just like, okay,
mhm.
this production studio
Oh
wanted
yeah, yeah.
you. Like, kind of walk me through that. Like, how did you get found? I would say.
Okay, so that viewer is actually a caster himself,
Okay.
Oh.
and then that's under Juicy Lemon. So thank you guys for
Okay. Yeah.
yeah
Now I know.
for hiring me way back. Although the TF back then is just 500 pesos. I don't know the
Mm,
conversion right now,
mm,
but it's so low. Although I tried. So prior to that, I also tried not really audition, but tried to apply to
Mm-hmm.
other on-site events, and they were like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but we need someone who already has experience." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll try next time."
ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question for that though is because you bridged that gap, you got to the on-site broadcast. How was it? I want to know how was the feeling because it is. Was it your first time? I know it is not your first time speaking in
Mm-hmm.
public, but first time casting. How was it? How was it for you?
It feels weird, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
Like, like, well, I'm streaming because I love playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't connected with people in in real world, like face to face, and all of a sudden during that casting, it's in the mall. So they were like, "Ate Beam, can we take photos?" And I was like, "Are you sure? Like, why are we going to take a photo?"
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not snob. I'm just saying, sure, like me, look at me. I don't even wear makeup. Like, sure ka. Sabi ko ganon.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then they're like, okay, they keep on insisting. I was
yeah.
like, okay, let's do it. So that was my first ever experience with esports and with the community.
Oh wow!
That's
Even
cool.
even like the first thing you were just like MLBB. Let's just
Mm-hmm.
play and just get into that.
Yeah.
And then that
Yeah.
was the thing. Did you watch esports prior to? Were there other games? Anything that you kind of saw ahead of time?
Mm, yeah. I mean, not MLB. I was about to say something, but yeah. My ex is an esports player, but for a different game like Overwatch, other FPS games. So
Got
I'm
it.
so used to the esports ecosystem,
Okay.
like
Okay.
staying until the mall closes, things like that,
Yeah.
going from one comp shop to another, but as a support,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
being in the limelight, not being in the spotlight, or people
Yeah.
asking to have photo of me. So that's why I said it feels so strange to
Okay.
be there.
Yeah. I want to bridge a gap here of your background, Bibimbap, because I know a bit about your background before you got into the casting because we talked about it a lot of times. Because do you have any because people told you that you can cast, you
Mm-hmm.
can do this. Do you have like a public speaking background before anything else? Before you started?
Actually, my undergrad is speech and theater arts.
Okay. There you go.
So I think that's one of the factors. So I'm talkative, as you can see. So I love speaking. I love talking to people, learning their stories, hearing them out. So I think that's one of the few factors. While I'm kind of confident when it comes to speaking in public.
Okay. All right. So one thing about esports, and I love the positivity, and I love the success story that you've already told thus far. But let
Mm-hmm.
me be very honest. I've had
Mm-hmm.
so many doors closed for me where I've had to kind of recenter and find new paths. Right.
Mm.
Well, your story right now, I don't hear any of that. It seems like it's just been sunshine and rainbows for you this entire
Oh.
time. But let's talk a little bit about some of the adversity that you had, right? Because it wasn't, I'm sure, all sunshine and rainbows, right?
Yeah.
Like, so walk
Mm-hmm.
me through some of the trials and tribulations of a caster, Bob.
Mm-hmm. So I've mentioned earlier that the first esports game or title that I have casted is Mobile Legends.
Mm.
So with
Right.
that being said, of course I tried to pursue it into a different level,
Yeah.
like entering MPL per se. So I
Yeah.
did during the first batch of MPL caster search. I think that's
Okay.
2020 or 2021,
Okay.
somewhere
One, I think.
pandemic time.
2021. I think.
2021.
Yeah, yeah.
2021. So I'm one of the lucky. Are we eight? I think we're
Top
eight.
8. Yeah, you were
Top
eight.
eight, top
Yeah.
eight, top
Yeah.
eight. So
Okay.
with Chantel, Brigida, Nice You, OSX. So basically the people
Right.
that you can see now.
Right. From MLBV to where you are now, which is
Yeah.
Honor of Kings, sitting on your throne,
Yeah.
right? Like the queen that you
Mhm.
are. But were there any other games before we got here?
Ooh, yeah. Good question.
I casted it with Dash.
Yeah.
The game
More
is
trials and
Farlight.
tribulations.
Yeah, more trials.
Yeah.
More trials for you.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, so after MLBB, I jumped to FPS, which is actually my first love. So we casted rather Farlight. It was good, so smooth for is it 2 years, Dash?
Yeah,
or
I
just
think
1
2
year?
years. Or
2 years?
it was a bit of a what do you call this? It is now cloudy in my head. I don't even remember at this point because it was good times. At least for me, it was good times.
Yeah, those were the good times. So if Katy Perry was here, he's going to say that's the one that got away.
Yes. That's true. That's
right,
true.
right. Obviously.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
the funny thing, I'm sorry. The funny thing
Yeah.
about that is we get to experience, especially in my case, that's the first time I'm able to try English casting with
Oh, yeah.
Infinity, and then I also tried being a desk host, panel host, and I was like, that's the first time for
Yeah.
me not just doing play by play. So
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So while you like
good
the
times.
play-by-play, I mean, like, did you play-by-play in English as well? And also, the follow-up question is, what are the differences between casting in English versus like your local language Tagalog, right? Like, what? Walk me through some of that.
So I think no, I haven't tried doing play by play in English because that's
okay.
Infinity's
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
But the main distinction, I think, I don't know if it's a Filipino thing, is I always second guess myself. Like before I say something, especially if it's casting wise,
Oh, yeah.
the pressure goes through my head like, am I
Yeah.
saying it right? Am I
Yeah.
pronouncing it
Okay.
right? So
Yeah,
I tend to
yeah.
second guess.
Yeah, I think it's more the that's a bit of a struggle for Filipino casters going to the English broadcast is always translating midway. Am I translating this right? Am I translating it in
Yeah.
my head? Am I saying something wrong or something like that? It is always a struggle and I understand. Definitely understand that.
Mhm.
for the record, I have the highest respect for you guys because I can only do one language. Like your problem right now of like translating and computing, that processing. I've never experienced that because I know that I would just utterly fall on my face. So I think that you guys even being able to do that speaks volumes about you guys in general. Because again, you're doing things on the fly, and to
Yeah.
process anything, like I would just die. I don't know how you guys do it.
Yeah, I think it's also a big. It's also kind of a perk that English is more of a second language in the Philippines, so that's why I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
most Filipino casters can actually switch. They can actually do it, just a little bit more casting, and they can do it
Mm.
on the fly.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So it seems like both of you guys are kind of the same way, but also, is there anything different that you've experienced English-wise? I mean, that's a confidence thing, that's internal, like the
Mm-hmm.
whole
Mm-hmm.
thinking and things like that, right? But not to dismiss it, obviously it's a bit of a problem, but like, are there differences casting for like an international audience versus more of like a
Ooh,
local
yeah.
audience?
The comments.
No, the comment sections were fine.
Okay.
The comment section.
Yeah.
Well, again, this is for Farlight, right? I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
had any experience for English casting in Honor of Kings, so well, maybe. Well,
Yeah.
but anyway, going back,
Yeah.
yeah, the Farlight community, even the international,
Yeah, they were nice.
they're warm. They just
Yeah.
keep
Interesting.
on saying something about the patch. So they're not attacking the viewers, the host. They're just saying something about the game,
Oh.
which we can handle it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Like I've noticed that at least for the comments,
Mm-hmm.
nothing is good. And if they're ever going to talk about the commentators, the casters,
Yeah.
it's usually something negative.
Yeah.
Usually, right? So like
Definitely.
silence or when they're talking about the game, it's all good.
Yeah. I think it's
Is,
more
is that how
on.
it?
I think for most of us, I think as long as they're talking about the game, that's good. As long as they're
Mhm.
not talking about the casters, everything's going good. So
Yeah.
don't expect anything good from the comments. Like in a way, don't expect anything that they're gonna say something positive, like "Wow, the caster's so good." That's never gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah. Even in the Filipino broadcast, like that doesn't happen. It's very similar in that sense. Like the comment wise, it's again, if it's negative, yeah, they'll let the casters know. But other than that, they don't do anything.
Hmm.
No, for the Filipino community, I think they're kind of friendly.
Yeah, they're very friendly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
Okay.
they're
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 very
kind of
friendly.
friendly because there are some trolls saying some things,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Some good
but
Okay.
most
things.
of the time is friendly.
Okay. Are you saying that to protect yourself from the Filipino community
No.
right now, or is it like okay, you could just tell me the real truth later?
Yeah, it's the truth and nothing but the truth.
Okay.
Awesome, awesome. Okay. Let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about your experience in Honor of Kings as well as the PKL. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
I think the league has done quite well in
Mm,
the sense that you've got some competitive teams.
yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
again, walk me through joining Honor of Kings and that broadcast, and then talk a little bit about the scene here.
Um, honestly, sorry,
Is that good?
It's okay.
someone's calling me. Anyway, so
It's the
good.
Filipino community. Boom, they're right on you.
Yeah.
Honestly, out of all the games I mentioned earlier, HOK is more um connected when it comes to community.
Mm,
Like I haven't seen any game that listens to their players right away.
yeah.
I mean,
Mm,
like if
yeah.
they want this, of course not everything's going to be granted,
Yeah.
but the point is they listen, they reach out. Like for example, in Philippine setting, they want to have the HOK benefits, like which checkpoints would you like us to build for you, and especially in my case, because I'm one of the host for the Barangayan tournament.
Yeah.
So wherein we go from one court to another,
Mm.
we're reaching out for people to play HOK, not hard selling, but we're just what's the term for that? We're just getting them familiarized
Yeah.
with the
Okay.
game.
Yeah.
So I think
Mm.
that I haven't experienced that with the other games. And
Yeah.
then
Mm.
another thing with the co-casters, we are all open to criticism. We're
Mm.
open to for growth.
Yeah.
Like even when I first started casting PKL, I was like, am I doing it right? Or do you think I can I can level it up? I can do something else.
Yeah.
And for the players side, well, since it is still a small community, the players are very easy to communicate with.
Yeah.
you're just going to ask them, how do you pronounce your name? Okay, this is how. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
what's your favorite, or who's the team that you're afraid to fight, or things like that. So it's small, but I consider it a good one.
Love it. Love it. Oh, I want to say though, because I want to go to the other thing, because you told
Okay.
something about the barangayan. I think
Mm,
the international audience doesn't know a lot about that. Please introduce us about what is that? What are you doing as
mm.
the host there? What do you do there? Uh what do you give? What anything? What tell us about that?
Okay, so Barangayan is the smallest political unit, right?
Yeah, yes.
So imagine being in a court for basketball, but
Mm,
in there we have HOK, or Barangay HOK, wherein everyone is invited to join of all ages.
yeah.
And then they're going. So the one of the segments is that you're going to ask them, as a host. I'm going to ask them to cosplay
Mhm.
the best way that they can present themselves if they're going to be a hero,
Okay.
right? Whichever hero, it doesn't have to be an HOK.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So some of them would go there with their spatula. Some
Yeah.
would even
Yeah.
wear some
Mhm.
towels, bath towels,
Yeah.
Yeah.
curtains. So whatever it is, so it's their creativity. So that entices um people who are actually 50 to 70 years old.
Yeah.
This is remarkable because I remember
Yeah.
one of the audiences, she has bayong, so it's a basket for you to
Mm.
put
It's a tote
your
bag.
tote
Okay.
bag,
Yeah.
Mm.
but it's made
Mm.
of rattan, so it's
Yeah.
made of
Okay.
leaves, and then you're going to put your grocery items there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really grocery, but fresh goods. So you're
Yeah.
going to put the leafy ones. So she cosplayed as that, and then she makes use of the water spinach. Like,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
going to be her stuff. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
can you imagine people doing that? So it's just HOK,
Yeah.
bridging the gap, propagating. So this is HOK, guys, but you don't have to be enclosed to that. So what if you're a hero? Right?
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry.
go first, Holler. Go first.
With the cosplay thing, I just need to know more, right? Is it like, so you're voted on best cosplay, or is
Yeah.
this like it assigns you a team? Like what?
Mhm.
Like what is the? I guess the end goal of this.
Yeah.
The best
Uh,
cosplayer. So it's
yeah.
solo. So usually the participants are 1 to 100.
Yeah.
So imagine 100 people
Wow.
Yeah.
going in that court
That's awesome.
just so they can showcase themselves being a hero,
Yeah.
right? So that's
I'll explain a bit more, Holler, just to give you
Okay.
more context about
Yeah,
this,
please.
because I hosted one one of these.
Okay.
It's very fun because it's a low cost cosplay.
yeah.
They're given like
Yeah,
5 minutes. Everybody's in the court. Everybody's given 5 minutes to rush to their homes to get something to be a hero.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Yeah, and that's why
Okay.
they're gonna come back. They have the cosplay on. They have anything that they have. They can have like just as Beam said, they have the spatula. Sometimes they even
Mhm.
have the frying pans or something, just to use as swords, just to use as shields or
Yeah.
something like that.
Anything on top of your
Anything,
head.
anything that they can get. The funniest thing that happened on, I don't know why she had this on the go. One of the participants on one of the things that I hosted, she has a Jollibee costume. That was correct.
Okay,
She has
okay.
Jollibee costume on the go. She had 5 minutes, and she had the
That's
Jollibee
hilarious.
costume on. That was why I was like, "What happened?
Yeah.
Where did she saw this?"
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was really fun because they're all gonna have a chance to
Mhm.
be on stage and do their actions so that they can be considered as the top 1 to 3. Then until it gets to top 1.
And then I'm assuming that there's like a big prize, some monetary.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Okay. So that's with that. But do they actually play Honor of Kings, or is it just more about this
Community.
just gathering
it's
and
more
cosplay?
of-
Yeah. Mm.
More of interaction, but recently we added the 1v1 tournament. Like,
Okay.
people who have
Okay.
it installed. So,
Okay.
which also comes with small monetary prizes.
Got it. So who actually won, and what were they wearing?
The recent one. The recent one.
They're normal. Sorry, Holder. Not everybody joins the LCs, the low cost cosplay.
All right, all right. I could know because I think it'd be awesome to watch something like that. I've never
Yeah.
experienced like seen that like live, right?
Yeah.
And you see them dressing up and everything in that moment. Plus the Jollibee thing, that's my jam, right?
Yeah. I want to ask
Got
though,
it.
important question. This is a very important question. You talked about the water spinach. Was it fresh from the morning or something?
I think so, because
Oh, that was
it's still wet. It's still wet. The ones that you can get from the
Yeah.
market.
that
So
was so fresh that they got there and to use it for the cosplay. The question is, did they use it for the food that they're gonna cook the next
Yeah.
after the
Yeah.
cosplay? But
Yeah.
let's leave it up to that.
You could think that they like stole it out of their fridge and like the mom back home is like, I can't cook. Where's my water spinach? Like, what's going on? There's some gaps. Okay. But that said, is there, I mean, one was the most recent one. And is there
mhm.
one upcoming soon?
We just concluded it last May.
Okay.
Is it May? Yeah, I think so. Last
yeah.
May. So
Yeah.
it's usually 4 weeks or 4 weekends.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So
Okay.
I don't know the next batch.
Got
know
it.
what?
Got it.
It's always fun to see it every time
Mhm.
that they post it because the posts are gonna be there and you can see a lot
Yeah.
of people. Some KOLs are there, some cosplayers are also there, and
Cosplayers.
also some
Real cosplayers.
real cosplayers are there,
Real
not the low cost
cosplayers.
cosplay. But there's also like pro players going there.
Uh-huh.
The last one, Carl went there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl was there, and he was playing
Carl
1v1s
was
with
there.
everybody.
And I think he was the champion for the 1v1.
Of course he was. Of course he was.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So, but is that actually like a 10-cent thing or is it like who's sponsoring all of this?
I think it's Tencent. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Okay.
HOK Philippines. That's
Mm.
their
Okay.
one of their initiatives. Mhm.
All right, all right. No, because I love it what they're doing with that kind of stuff.
Mm.
They actually have some like open qualifiers, open series. There's one that's
Mhm.
coming up in like split
Yeah.
6 or something.
Yeah.
The dates are going to be out. I think that we should post them because it's going to be in June through July, and that
Yeah.
is a great way for again. Yeah, it's a little bit more on the competitive side. It's not the low cost cosplay, but it's a great opportunity for you to go into the Honor of Kings system.
Yeah.
We're open to everybody. I think that that's the biggest thing, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
even Jollibee costume wearing folks deserve to be playing Honor of Kings, right? Let's be very honest.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing about it. I think everybody's getting introduced to it in that way, especially for
Mhm.
the barangays that they go to. So that's why I love it. I love whenever I see it because more people are getting introduced to it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. Awesome, awesome. That's actually very exciting and very fun to watch, if anything. So great that we have that. But let's talk a little bit now about let's talk just actually about Blacklist International because they are your champion going
Yeah.
into the Asia Games qualifier. That's coming up in mid-June as well. But of all of the teams from the PKL, is this the team that you would have chosen to represent you guys?
Am I
Yeah,
part of
I
the
think
question?
so.
I think it's only Beam's question, right?
Is it just
Well,
me?
Yeah, I think
actually,
it's only
I want
hard.
both of you guys to answer. I want both of you guys.
Why
It's a
am I
tough, if it's
part
a
of
tough
it?
question, then you pass it to Beam.
Okay,
And
I'm passing it to Beam.
Okay.
I'm the guest.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, I'll say yes with 100% conviction because out of all the teams in PKL during the last season, well, yes, Team Flash was able to do lots of new flashy things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but I think when it comes to synergy, the team with the oldest squad is going to be Blacklist.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
that also means that they're more comfortable, especially if you're going to battle against the likes of Malaysia, I mean, it's.
But is there like, because this is one team that have been together. Would
Mhm.
you like everything? If you're making an all-star team, you want to look at all of the different teams, pick the best players for that role,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
As opposed to Blacklist, which are going to have great synergy and the coordination will be next. Definitely Blacklist.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
is this still the squad? I mean, you wouldn't want to take like a Carl. You wouldn't want to take like a Miggy. Like, is there some sort of thought process? Maybe you break up the twins, right? So that you don't have them, the Hart brothers, right? Like, would you
Yeah.
change things up, or is it again Blacklist? This is the squad I would rather have.
Okay, so let's say I'm going to make my all-star. team.
Okay.
I think,
Yeah.
I think hot take. I think I'm going to break up the twins. Nice idea, Holler.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay,
actually,
okay,
it's
okay.
him
Uh-huh.
who
Yeah, it's
gave me the
Holler's.
idea.
It's Holler's plan.
It's Holler's
it's
idea,
Holler's
guys.
cause.
I love the
yeah.
Hart brothers for the record. I
Yeah.
need to just say that, okay? Beam is breaking you up, not me, okay? Okay, go on. Whew.
Anyway, yeah, I'm going to break them up. Is when it comes to mid lane, I still believe in Tatsuri.
Mm.
Okay.
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 Philippines wise,
okay,
I still
okay,
believe
okay.
in Tatsuri. Even though we're
Mhm.
going to say that the hero has been nerfed, like Ganonmo, he can still utilize it pretty well.
Yeah.
With the recent PKL, I think, is it Dragon? Dragon, right? Dragon, tama.
Yeah,
Dragon
yeah,
mid lane.
Yeah.
So Dragon has been kind of passive. I think he's more on to utilizing or utility hero, not the kind of dragon that we used to see back then. That's more aggressive, more of a playmaker. But right
Okay.
now, it's not balanced. So when it comes to mid, I'll go with Tatsuri.
Hmm.
Apart
Okay.
from that, I think I'm okay.
Really? So just Dragon.
Just Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's
How
make
about
sure
you,
we make a
Dash?
clip of this and let Dragon know that Beam was like, hey, you're the only exception to this squad. Everybody else is good.
Yeah.
But Dragon, you gotta go.
The
We're gonna
short,
get in
the
Tatsuri.
short that we're gonna do about this is this. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this at this part so that this is where the clip ends. So okay, thank you, Beam, for that.
Okay.
We now
All
have
right.
content.
Yeah,
Hey,
this is actually,
the twins always say hi to me in the studio, and now you're going to take this against me. Oh my
yeah,
god!
yeah. Well, yeah. I think that you've kind of dug yourself into a bit of a hole on this one.
Oh, yeah.
I think we can end the episode here. We got what we
That's
wanted.
true.
Guys.
That's true.
Beam incriminating it. That's it. Okay, no, but all jokes aside,
She's
I
never
think
gonna go
that
back here
is-
again if we do that.
Yeah.
Nice meeting
No,
you all.
it was nice. It was great. Thank you so much for being a guest. But I like this because this is a great opportunity. I mean, it's not like a real shout out or like a diss, right? I think
Yeah.
that we can all improve. We can all get a little bit
Yeah.
better. And I think that is still, even for Dragon, to reach out to you, Beebimbapp. Where can they find you on social media so we can just quickly get there? What is the DM address?
If it's
Where can they find you
Blacklist,
on
I
social
think they
media?
already have her socials though.
I know,
Yeah.
but just in case, everybody else needs to know. All the Dragon lovers, all the Dragon fans, right? They need to know where Beebimbapp can be found. No.
And all of a sudden, I'm going to get this hatred from the
Yeah,
fans.
you're
and I
gonna
was
get a
like,
lot of DMs from the fans though.
I think the episode has been uploaded. Okay, that's my cue.
It has. We're good to go on this one. But okay, do you think? Again, back to the Asian Games qualifier. Like, China's there, Malaysia's there, the Philippines there, Indonesia as well. Like, all the teams are kind of, I would say they are formidable, right? All-star level. They're not going in with like one squad, maybe except for the Korea side, with Nongshim, essentially. But like, where do you see this squad placing? Is it top 5, top 8? Like, there's 20 teams, right? So essentially, where do you see these guys?
That's so deep. Hopefully, top 5. But in reality, I think maybe top 8. Top 8, top 10.
Okay.
Top 8, top
Alright.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of
I think
thinking.
that
though.
that's.
Is that right? Is that right, Holler? What do you think? What do you think? I want to know your
Yeah.
thoughts about that.
Then
because-
let's clip this.
Yeah, and let's clip
assume-
this
Oh,
part.
You
episode
clip this.
ends.
Yeah.
No, I think that they have the biggest advantage because they played together, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dragon is still on the team, right?
Yeah.
Beebimbapp's executive call has not been had, right?
Yeah.
And I think that having that advantage going into because the other squads are like a hodgepodge. It's
Yeah.
very all-star, like
Yeah.
looking at specific roles, and they were
Yeah.
trying to put the best team forward.
Yeah.
I think China, obviously Malaysia, those top 2, right? So I think that you're looking, if anything, in the 3 to 5 area.
Yeah.
I do think that if it's the blacklist of old, not specifically to what we kind of saw in the PKL more recently, but more on the international scene, I think that, I would say top 5 guaranteed. But
Yeah.
after what I've seen from PKL, I do kind of agree with you in the top 8 area, Beebimbapp.
Huh. I also think I was kind of thinking that I thought you guys are gonna go with top 4. I was
Oh.
actually thinking it's gonna be top 4 because right now, yeah, there is some things that need to be ironed out for the side of
Mhm,
Blacklist
mhm.
International, but they had a lot of time. I think with the
Yeah,
amount
yeah.
of time that they had, I think they
Yeah.
already fixed it in a way, and we aren't seeing the form that they're in. What I'm scared of also though is that even though that Indonesia historically the Philippines has been better against Indonesia, but I'm
Yep.
kind of scared too. I'm kind of scared because Indonesia has been getting better.
Yeah.
That's why I went with
When
top
was
four.
that?
I was about to say top three, but because of
Mm-hmm.
Indonesia and also the presence of uh is Korea part of it? Korea is part of it, right?
Yeah, Korea's part of it.
Nongshim,
Yeah, yeah,
Nongshim.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because of them. I
Okay.
can confidently say they're gonna be top
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think that's it's a nice build up to the EWC when they're actually back in. But um, I know Dash's stance largely on the PKL over IKL squads.
4. Oh yeah.
But Beebimbapp, do you agree
Oh
with that?
yeah.
Because like I mean, IKL like the history and the data has shown that PKL is
Yeah.
superior.
Mm-hmm.
But are you still on this train? Or are you kind of like Dash, where you're like kind of off it, like hanging on, just making sure
Mm,
that like IKL doesn't pass you?
yeah.
No, I think I do agree with Dash.
Okay.
Not because I'm a Filipino, but well, when
Yeah.
it comes to
Wait for the
experience,
DMs.
True. True.
dig my grave.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I think Philippines is more solid when it comes to their, to their synergy,
Yeah.
to their lineups. Although, when was it when we casted with no the international scene before the end
Uh, the
December?
the KIC. Yeah.
KIC. That's where Indonesian teams were able to solidify their um, team composition, and all of a sudden we're actually surprised that they're performing, right?
Yeah.
But
I was
anyhow,
surprised Bisaka was strong, but now they're
Yeah.
not together anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
so that's
We're gonna have to see. I think that like a lot of shakeup has happened, and that's kind of
Mhm.
Yeah.
why I'm also worried about Blacklist because they looked amazing on the international stage, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden they go back home, and you're like, wow, the wheels have kind of fallen off. I don't know what it is. It just seems like they're out of sync in a way.
Mm,
So seeing some of these teams, it's very tough because you have to keep winning to keep this team going.
yeah.
Right. And if every time you lose, you might have a restructure. You might be in a
Oh
bad
yeah.
spot. So I'm more worried
Mm.
about some of these teams.
Yeah, it's kind of scary though, especially in the Philippines. I think a lot of teams have been stepping up. Team Flash, we have heard of their tales. TNT on
Mhm, mhm.
the tales of Boom Esports also winning the PKL is also something that we
yeah.
also need to think about. So the Philippines currently, I think everybody has been getting to the level of Blacklist. I mean, Blacklist is still
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Boom Esports got to their level at some point, but
Mm-hmm.
everybody's getting there pretty fast.
TNT,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team Flash, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Any sort of next season of PKL, which team is gonna make the biggest jump, do you think?
Mm, I think I think TNT still.
It's TNT still. Okay.
Mm.
TNT.
Okay.
I'm not sure if J-Game would still be there. I think they're going to
Oh yeah.
disband the team, right?
I actually don't know. I don't really
I
have a
think
lot of
I
yeah.
think they're going to disband
Yeah.
it. But J Game was promising during the regular season.
Okay. All
Think
right. All right.
I think also the same for me. I think it's gonna be TNT, especially if Azar and Oppressive are gonna be staying at that team. I
Mm-hmm.
think
Hmm.
it's gonna be a very strong team.
Okay. Okay. All right. Great. Good. Like it's so great to get that insight right from the PKL squad. But let's talk a little bit just about your play in Honor of Kings. Like first off, what role do you play, and what is your main hero of choice?
Ooh.
I was about to cry though because my rank game earlier is on a lose streak. But anyway,
Okay, let's not
You don't have
talk
to
about it
disclose that.
anyway. Let's just fast forward. No, let's continue.
main role is support.
Okay.
But whenever I do solo, I go with mid and then farm lane. But
Okay.
if I do like squad, like 5-man team, trio, I'll go with support. Because if I do farm lane, they don't know how to support me, so I just,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
take the
I've
wheel.
been
Just you
there.
just
I'll do
supporting
it.
myself, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. just these bots, right? At the
Yeah.
end of the day, right?
Crazy.
Okay. Any sort of advice on just getting better at Honor Kings?
Just enjoy the game.
Okay.
Wait,
That's
that's a
it.
very
That's
No, I
hard.
mean if you're starting,
okay.
like what would you say? I mean, you don't want them to focus on one hero. But actually, Chantel started with that. She just started with Wang Zhaoyun, and then she's
Okay,
able to
Princess
reach
Ross.
master. And that's the
Mhm.
time she transitioned to Yixing, and
Mhm.
tried to explore different heroes. But actually now she's back to Yixing. But going back, yeah, just enjoy the game and don't be toxic.
Okay. Okay. That's hard for me, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
I'm
God.
actually
It's gonna be hard for
really good
Holly.
at reporting other people.
Yeah.
As opposed
Every
because
game?
I like to be aggressive in that department.
I thought you're doing it
But
every game though, but okay.
well, yeah, usually because somebody's feeding, right? It's not my
It's
fault
not
we
you,
lost,
it's not you,
right? It's
yeah.
not me, obviously. Okay, so let's last more generic question here.
Mhm.
I have more
And
questions
if you
for you.
happen, okay, please go.
Okay. I will continue with the question. This is gonna make the podcast longer, so for the viewers watching or for the listeners listening, sorry. So,
Wow.
okay, my question for you, Beebimbapp, is because we have a podcast together. We have
Okay.
Crown Control together. So I want to know. I haven't asked this to you on the podcast itself, but I want to
Okay.
ask, how did it come forward? Because technically, Crown Control is your brainchild. So
Mhm,
I
mhm.
want to know
Oh,
why it came to be for you. Why did it become an idea? And why did you invite me and Osiris?
yeah.
I know I feel like you've
mainly
been
Dash
keeping
actually on
this
that question,
for
but go
so long, and you're waiting for this moment to ask this.
That's the reason why I
On the
invited
other
you to this
podcast.
podcast. Yeah.
We could have started with that, but anyway. So well, we started the podcast. I mean, not Crown Control,
Yeah.
not yet Crown Control. Way back the first few seasons of
Yeah.
or first year of PKL, and I was like, we need to make it sound like we own it. It's not like it's not just me streaming. Because way back it's just Beebimbapp, and I have
Mhm.
this guest. Okay, I'm going to invite Dash. I'm going to invite
Yeah.
Ozai. So. But the reason why I invited you first and then Osiris is that, again, as I mentioned earlier, I find my team, my colleagues being real and warm, and
Yeah.
whenever whenever we're casting, people are saying it's just light to listen to you.
Okay.
Like whenever we do it. So I was like, since we're just enjoying things, we're doing this not because we're paid, we're doing this for the community.
Yeah.
Why not do it with the people that you just want to chill with? So
Okay.
I invited
Mm.
Osiris and then
Okay.
Dash, and so far I'm not wrong.
Okay, I'm allowed to ask this question
Not now.
because not Dash, but
Okay.
which caster do you think you have the best synergy with?
Ooh. This is gonna be my next clip. No, I mean,
It's trio, right?
no.
Or just one?
No,
Because
actually,
in
because the PK
PKL
one's it's a tree.
It's a tricast. Yeah.
it's three, right?
Tricast. Okay.
Okay,
Tricast.
all right.
I
I'll
know
let
the
you
answer.
have two.
Tricast. I
Do one with a tricast and do
Okay.
one if it's a duo.
Nice. I like it.
Tricast. I'll go with, of course, the Powerpuff Girls.
Let's go. Let's
Wait,
go.
wait,
yeah.
with Chantel. Okay, hi guys, I'm wearing Blossom's hair.
Yeah,
but
Blossom's hair.
anyway, but anyway, yeah, with Powerpuff Girls, Chantel, and then Yasmiel. The reason being is that, again, I would. So here's the thing, I do have a day job, and casting is just my side hustle.
Yeah.
So the reason why I'm doing casting is because I just love voicing out. I love playing. So why not make the best out of it? So
Yeah.
I don't want to be stressed. I don't want to cast with someone that I don't want to work with.
Yeah.
So that's the main reason why
Yeah.
I love casting with Chantel and then Yasumio, because I feel like we're just girls bonding. We're just talking about the game
Got
on
it.
the side,
Yeah.
but it's not that toxic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
On the other hand, when it comes to duo casting, I think even Farlight, I like casting with Dash.
Hey yo. What?
Yeah, I
Only
like
saying that
casting
because he's
Dash.
here.
No,
That's a cop out answer. No.
Okay. Let me hear why, because I too have casted with Dash. But let me hear your your answer first. Let's go with that.
because Dash is like he acknowledges your lines or whatever you mention,
Mhm.
and that's very important when it comes to
Mhm.
casting, right? So he
Okay,
he
okay.
acknowledges it and he expounds it. Like let's say for example you
Mm.
forgot a word, he's going to insert it in such a way that it doesn't look or sound awkward. So he
Okay,
doesn't
okay,
mansplain.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So he's a good listener,
Yeah.
and
Good
he's a bit of a
listener.
gentleman in a way,
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
right? That
Yeah.
is not the Dash I know. Let me tell you what I know.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just
What?
kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I.
Okay, you're
I
gonna be
agree.
invited to the
I
next podcast. So thank you very much, Beebimbapp. Thank you for that. I okay, Holler, continue. I love the
No, no, no,
glaze.
no, no,
Thank you
no, no,
so
no,
much.
no.
Okay.
No, I do agree with you. All jokes aside, bullshit. But I think that okay. Let me hear also. Okay, the duo. You would say Dash. Is that what
Mm-hmm.
am I hearing correctly? All
Yeah.
right, Dash. I'm gonna return the favor to you.
Yeah.
Tricast for you. Duo, go.
Oh no, that's gonna be hard though. Oh no. That's gonna be very hard. Okay, so for the TriCast, I think I only have limited options because TriCasts I did were
Mhm.
limited, to be honest. And I was
Okay.
with
Okay.
only a small amount of partners. So for that, I think the TriCast for me is gonna be the ones that we do, the Crown Control, Beam, Osai,
Mm-hmm.
and me. Because
Yeah.
it's
Nice.
like we're
Okay.
doing a podcast. The
Yeah.
last time that we TriCasted together, it's like we're doing this. So
Mm,
that's
mm.
why it's honestly great. And we have our roles set and we all know what to
Mm-hmm.
do. Everything's connecting together. And also we're doing jokes on the side. And also
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
eat
that's the
dinner
best.
after. So I love it.
Okay.
We did it was KIC,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah, KIC.
And we had some great Xiaolong Bao after. I won't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you said a lot of positive things, which is great. And
Okay,
our
yeah.
podcast is built on positivity, unlike crowd control, but let's not talk about that. But if there was one negative or one neg that you would say on the Powerpuff Girls or
The power.
Dash, Bibimbap,
Oh yeah, let's
what
go
Oh.
with
would you
that.
say? Like you eat with Dash, but does he chew too loudly? Or is there something that kind of will? There's got to be some con here, right? Nobody's perfect. Let's be
Oh
very
yeah,
honest.
Yeah. Let's start with Dash.
Okay, let's start with me.
So
Let's go reverse. Yeah.
okay, no, because Dash's way to acknowledge whatever you say is he's going to say yeah.
Yeah.
So in Tagalog, he's going to say tama. Like I was like, I'm not. I mean, the phrase I'm saying is not really negative, or you're not supposed to say yes. I'm
Yeah.
encouraging you to
Yeah.
to debate, to expound it in such a way that you're not just going to agree with me. But that's his way
Yeah.
Okay,
to catch it. Like yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think in
There's more. There's more.
I think also in the Philippine context, I think tama and there's another word. There's another word that is the
He's going to
same as
say
that is the
tama,
same.
tama.
Yeah, that it doesn't directly translate to yes. So that's why
Okay.
sometimes tama is not good in some contexts.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
I remember.
understand, yeah.
I remember when we were hosting the Barangayan.
Yeah.
He's like, he's going to say that the answer of the kuya of the guy is wrong,
Yeah.
but the way he catch me is that tama, tama. But no, it's mali. I was like, what? He's going to say yes, but that's not the
No,
But
correct
that's not
answer.
the right answer. It's like I'm Gordon Ramsaying the thing.
It's like dash.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, continue. There's more. There's more. I want to hear more.
For the Powerpuff Girls,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. My neg.
okay.
You want me to say
Okay.
the neg first to the
Okay.
Powerpuff Girls? Technically, I invited Chantel to this podcast,
Mm.
and she ghosted me. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not the first time I've been ghosted by a woman. Let me be very
Oh.
honest.
Oh no.
But this is the one where I would say it hurt. Right? It hurt. the
Oh.
most. Okay. Okay. Sorry. All right. Now your turn. Go.
Now it became serious.
Yeah. Negative thing. I think since we're all women.
We're all friends here.
Yeah, we're all friends here. But since we're all women, there are some instances, like for example, we've been casting for 6 hours already, and now we're already having brain rot moments.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I'm not going to drop names, okay? Someone's going to use her phone, going chat.
Mm,
I'm not going to drop names, but yeah. And
mm,
then all of a
mm.
sudden, we're not connected because, you're not here with
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there are some instances that I'm going to make a joke. And then since this
Nobody's
other
gonna
Powerpuff Girls,
nobody's gonna catch it. Ah.
yeah, the other
Yeah.
girl is using the
Damn.
phone, and then the
Mm.
other girl is already on the edge because she wants it to get done.
Yeah.
She's already
Everybody's too
just
tired.
doing her work,
Okay.
Yeah.
and she's like, "What?" So nobody's going to
Uh,
get the joke, and the other one
Yeah.
is going to say that you're corny, but the comment section is just okay with it, so it's just going to make things
Yeah.
really
all
really
good.
awkward.
It's all good.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
that's it.
For the record, on my cast in live,
Mhm.
I've had somebody on their phone as well. They were shopping,
They were
right?
shopping.
They were
What?
shopping. They were like scrolling through, and I was like,
Mhm.
bro, like really? Now is not like I was like, this is ridiculous,
Was it
right?
me? Tell me if
Yeah.
it was me.
It was not you. It was not you.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I find it.
But
I
we'll,
find
we'll
it
talk
rude.
offline about who this was. But
Mhm.
I don't think
Okay.
it's worth it here. I don't want to name names, but
Okay.
you are absolutely correct in the sense that, like, I mean, some days are long. Let me be
Yeah.
very honest,
Yeah.
and
That's
it's
true.
hard, right? You have to catch everything. It's difficult, right? So there are going to be moments of lack of focus. I get
Yeah.
that,
Mhm.
but having like something that's clearly distracting you is a no for sure.
That's true. That's true. There's a lot of things that's happening in the game that if you try to just pull out your phone, you're gonna miss
Mhm.
it. You're gonna-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man.
All
Oh
right.
wait. We're not yet done. We can't finish this right now because you haven't said your part of it. Who's your best trio? Who's your best duo? Oh wait. I haven't
Oof.
said my best duo though. So
Yeah.
I haven't said my best duo. It's not limited to the PKL, right?
Mm.
Mhm.
Ah.
Anyway.
Man.
Oh,
Man. I
don't say
can't.
holler.
I
Yeah,
was
it's not
about.
me. I know that.
Oh man, I don't want to glaze Holler here. It's Holler. Just to be honest with everyone, it's Holler. I think, I think,
Wow.
uh,
Okay.
for me, I think it's Holler because for some reason he brings out. I don't know why I talk like this because normally on casting or on anything I'm very formal, but
Mm.
because ever since I started casting with Holler, I started to be a
Mhm.
bit more loose
Mm.
and saying my thoughts more and saying negative things about the player more whenever I can. That was all Holler. That was his fault.
Okay. Sounds like you're blaming.
No. That
I,
was a positive thing. That's a positive
I
thing.
think it's because I'm very immature on cast, so I'm able to bring down people to my level, and then we just kind of like fight in the street, so to speak.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that that's
yeah.
something that I definitely bring out in Dash. Maybe the worst
Yeah.
part of
Brings
you,
out
but
the
we've
worst
had
in
some
me.
great casts.
Yeah.
Right, and I
That's-
think that we're able to bounce off one another. Like kind of
Yeah.
what Beebimbapp was saying. I agree 100% in the sense that like you're very easy to bounce off of. You listen, and you're able to kind of like even if I stumble, you'll be there to kind of like make sure
Mm,
that I'm fine. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're
yeah.
kind of there for the show, and making sure that we have a great one, right? So I
Oh
do
man. I
appreciate
love
that.
it.
No,
Aww.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love the
You're glazing
glaze.
me,
I
and then
love
now
the
I'm
glaze.
glazing you. This is
Okay. Yeah.
awkward, but okay. To answer your question or
Okay.
my question from a long time ago, I guess, TriCast.
Who was the TriCast?
Man, that's a tough one, right?
It
Because
is.
Okay,
I don't
back
There's
to
do
a
too
you.
limited
many.
amount
I
of
don't
English
do too.
casters.
I'm here to ask questions, not to answer them.
Yeah.
But uh,
Oh man, you're podcasting with two other casters, so you can't get away from us.
Mhm.
right. So because I think that's it goes back to like my MLBB days when I did MPL because I
Ooh,
think
going
that
with
we
the safe
had
answer,
some.
huh? I love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
like way back in the day.
Okay.
None of you guys, obviously.
Okay.
But I think I would say like um, geez, name the names.
Even
I
forgot
would
their
think
names. Not the best
Jace.
trio.
I don't know if you know Jace. Him and Abstract. Like we
Oh,
had a
okay.
good time, which is kind of funny because you would think that like sometimes we don't really get along, but I think
Mm,
that we were able to keep it light and at the same time entertaining. And on
Mhm.
days
yeah.
where things are very long, that's the toughest thing, right?
True.
Of just being
Yeah.
able to make sure that you have the longest or to make it a fun day, because if it's
Yeah.
boring and you're boring on cast, it is miserable,
Yeah,
right?
for
And that's
everybody.
kind of why I like to again bring down the level of maturity so that everybody's kind of happy. But the other question, the dual cast, sorry Dash, no
Yeah,
disrespect here.
it's okay.
It's just
It's okay.
the more the fact that I've just casted him with longer, it was Kindofu.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
We have a lot of
For sure.
familiarity.
Yeah.
We're like an
Mhm.
old married couple. We
Mhm.
bicker.
Yeah.
I like to gaslight him, and I like to see him very, like stumble with some of these awkward
Yeah.
moments that I like to put on him.
Yeah.
But we'll get there, Dash, and of course
It's
Beebimbapp as
okay.
well. We'll have those moments. We just haven't had that opportunity to
Yeah.
continue on. But I think that just going back to it, I think it's just like a comfort level more than anything else.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. That's love it. Love the answers. Okay. At least you got that over with.
Whew, I'm sweating, bro. Sweating.
Yeah.
All right, but one last question, and it was more to Beanbop on this one, right? For
Okay.
casters, for brand new guys, right? People that wanna shine as well. Do they need to go the same route that you did in terms of like streaming, getting, catching somebody's eye, or like what what is your advice on helping out some of the newer folks?
Okay. I actually get this question a lot,
Yeah.
like how they're going to start. Because I have a student who's also into casting, but
Mm,
Okay,
MLBB
awesome.
right now.
Mhm,
Anyway, so I think this is going to be generic because this is how I started. I always tell them to do what they want, especially again, they're students, right? So you don't want to bear another stress. So
Mm.
you just want to, distress into gaming. Be the real you. You don't have to. You don't have to fake it. Let's say, for example, your idol is Dash. You don't have to sound like Dash.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't have
that's
to
true.
think like
True.
Dash.
Mhm.
You just have to be your own voice,
Mm.
right? So, that will be your signature. So that's the reason why people are going to get you. It's because you're being you. Because it's
Yeah.
going to be a tedious and tiring task if you go into to always wear a mask. Like I'm
Yeah.
like this. This is my voice. Where in fact it's not my voice, right?
Yeah.
So it's just be you.
Yeah. I think a lot of the especially for shoutcasting, a lot of new people always like follow the steps of somebody. And I think that
Mhm.
is quite a problem in a way that they sound like that somebody that they're trying to follow. And
Mhm.
I think that's great advice, Pete. That's what I want to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah,
it's great
because
advice.
technically when people say or hears shoutcasting, they have this mentality that it has to be fast, like blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah.
that, but it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be like that because again, as a shoutcaster, yes, there's the term shout, but you are a storyteller, right? You bridge the gap,
Yeah.
and you are going to consider your viewers, your audience, as someone that wants to know the game. It doesn't have to be technical, but you need to bridge the
Right.
gap. You need to entice
Yeah.
them to watch the show.
That's true.
Got it. Got it. Awesome. Great advice. All right. So where can people find you on, social media? What are your
And report
platforms that
me?
you mainly
Yeah,
use?
so
Obviously,
they can
Dragon needs to find you.
Yeah.
So
And his fans, they need to find you.
I'm okay, guys. I'm going to deactivate all my social.
but before you do, what is your social? Where can they find you? We'll obviously tag it as well, but
Yeah.
where can they find you?
Okay. It's at Beebimbapp. That's Beebimbapp.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
Beebimbapp.
And also any sort of shout out to your fans, sponsors, anybody that you would like to kind of throw out there.
I shout out to all our supporters for Crown Control. Don't worry, guys.
Hey.
We'll be back starting
Let's go.
supposedly this first week of June as
Oh, really?
preparation for Asian Games. Yeah, I told you in the
Okay,
GC.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, as
awesome.
preparation for Asian Games, we're cooking something that we haven't talked about yet, but we're cooking it.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Already boiling.
Thank you so much, Beanbop, for taking the time out. We had a great episode, a very lively one. I look forward to all of the future crowd control episodes as well as you on the PKL. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be on our podcast, our humble one. But we will be signing out. We will catch you guys next time.